Imagine, what do Griselda Blanco, Kris Jenner, Muni Long, Victoria Monet, and Oprah all have in common? Well, I'm glad you asked. The Madam Dark Feminine archetype is characterized by her archetypal pattern of the PIMP. The Madam is smart, socially savvy, and cunning, as well as having an amazing business sense. Yep, today we are talking about the oldest profession in the world. And for the purposes of YouTube, I'm going to use the word procuring, which could mean different things. But in this case, we know what it's insinuating. In terms of the Madam, this archetype is very, very old. There is a history of women who began as workers and then often turn into madams because it was much safer to do, and you lasted a lot longer in the business if you knew how to have your own girls or workers yourself, right? Now, madams have a quality about them that is kind of like a worker, where they are able to really produce a lot. Like I said, they're very creative, very business-minded. They have an endless amount of ideas and things that they can do. They often begin in the background or begin at the bottom level and work their way to the top. This is because of their mindset and their initiative, their ambition, right? Like the other dark feminine types, the Madam's relationship to romance and intimacy may be a bit skewed. They may be married or unmarried, but their partners must be comfortable with playing second fiddle. They will not allow for anyone to compete for first place because that is their place. And they may even seek to stay unmarried, as they tend to not want to submit to a power dynamic or share what they work so hard for. Like all of the dark feminine archetypes, they all have an element of darkness to them. That's why they're the dark feminine. And they also have like some not so crazy qualities. I think one of the craziest examples of this would be the idea that Kris Jenner actually, sold and produced her own daughter's tape, and somebody like Tasha K, who is known for making up and creating salacious lies about people, as well as interviewing people who are characters, as I could say. Oprah and her situation with Monique, where she disregarded her thoughts and opinions of someone who was supposed to be a friend and went ahead and used that opportunity for storyline. I think this archetype is particularly interesting because in our society now more than ever, I feel like there's always this idea of women and other women having to be girls. And it kind of shows you that while being a girl's girl is a great thing, that not all women are girls. And I think it goes to the idea of looking at mothers and women as nurturers and as being docile and nice and sweet, or all of the adjectives that they use to describe women or think of women, like their perception. And then you have women that are like madams, that in, that type of procuring business, watch, think, do, and set up, opportunities for the unthinkable to happen to other women. And it was always an idea that kind of was a little bit shocking